Smell gas is not just unpleasant, it can also be a safety issue. Before we dive in, remember, fuel is flammable and combustible. Never continue driving if you smell gas. And if you're unsure what's going on, take your car to a professional mechanic immediately. Today, we'll show you 3 easy steps to pinpoint the gas smell source. We'll be using 2007 Toyota Camry LE. Step 1. Identify where the gas smell is coming from. If the smell is coming from the vent, it's most likely coming from the engine bay, that is fuel rail and fuel injector leak. If the smell is coming from the back of the car, check the exhaust. High hydrocarbon emission could indicate tune-up issue, and it could also is damaging the catalytic converter. Step 2. Perform a visual inspection. Look for obvious sign of leak under the car, such as puddle of gasoline. The next area is the gasket. Gasket has a rubber gasket, which could be loose, missing, or damaged. And if there's a debris on the gasket, you want to take one of these and wipe it down. And also the gas filler neck, clean it and make sure it is securely closed, because modern cars have a closed system. So if this is loose, not only would you smell the gas, it'll throw a code, check engine light. We're in engine bay. The fuel system is gas line from fuel pump, and the gas line is connected to the fuel rail, and there are 4 fuel injectors connected to the fuel rail. The potential leak points are where the fuel line meets the fuel rail, there's an O-ring in here, and then where fuel rail meets the injector, there's the O-ring in there, and then where the fuel injector meets the intake manifold, there's another O-ring in there. So if you see a moisture on the body of the fuel injector, it could be cracked fuel injector, which will cost you $35, or it could be leaking fuel injector O-ring, and there are 2 per each fuel injector. It will cost you $4 each. Step 3. Inspect the fuel system for potential issues. If the smell is coming from the back seat, it's most likely the fuel tank. So remove the back seat, and here's a cover, and it's held in by butyl seal. So gently lift it up, and that would be a fuel pump. And in 2007 Toyota Camry LE, fuel filter is inside a fuel pump. So we are good to go. I see no moisture, so I'm gonna pass the fuel pump as not the culprit of the gas smell. Sometimes you may see some moisture around this area because the gasket is leaking. The reason is, if you overfill your gas tank, the top of gas line is above the top of fuel pump line. And the moisture here means the gasket has been breached and you'll need to replace it. So if you see a moisture back here, there's 3 areas. One is fuel pump could be cracked. It'll cost you $150. Or the gasket will be breached. It'll cost you $6. Or the fuel line is loose. It'll probably cost you $3 for the clamp. And remember, don't overfill your gas tank. It can damage the system. And that's it. 3 easy steps to diagnose a gas smell in your car. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more car repair tips. And as always, if you're unsure, consult a professional mechanic. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.